Story time. My fiancé disappeared days before the wedding. My girl deserved the wedding of her dreams, no matter how hard I had to work to pay for it.
And I want an ice sculpture, exotic orchids, fireworks, and lights to illuminate my dress.
Her expectations were so high that to not disappoint her, I had to ask my boss to assign me extra hours at the office. I have to work, honey. Do you mind going alone to the banquet tasting and with the choreographer?
Don't worry, my love. Just transfer the money to me, and I'll handle it.
Her mother was helping with the preparations, not only because she was excited about her daughter's wedding, but also because she had never married. It was my mother-in-law who chose the party hall, the church, the menu, and even the bridesmaids' colors.
Don't you think your mom is taking over your wedding?
Of course not.
It even seemed more like her own wedding than her daughter's. She was obsessed with the topic, because Teresa's dad abandoned them and never could start her own family.
Thanks, Mom. I know you'd love to have lived this.
Of course, but now it's your moment.
Obviously, the dress selection and purchase couldn't miss. Too bad that was the last day we knew anything about her. That day, my mother-in-law and Teresa visited the most exclusive shops early in the morning, on a popular street where they sell the city's most beautiful and elegant wedding dresses. Everything was going to be perfect, and she was going to look gorgeous. Too bad now we can only imagine it. When I arrived at the store, it was around 3 p.m. It was broad daylight and no one had followed them, or at least that's what the security cameras revealed. Excited, they asked the saleswoman to show them some of the models Teresa had seen in the window.
Are you sure you don't want us to come with you?
No, thanks. My mom is my lucky charm. See you tomorrow.
And then she saw it. It was the most perfect dress she had ever seen, worthy of being worn by a goddess like her. She immediately knew it was the one, just like she knew with me. What no one imagined was that Teresa would never come out of the fitting room. 10 minutes passed, 15 minutes, until my mother-in-law began to get restless, pacing around the store. The saleswoman slowly opened the curtain because she suspected she might need help or got stuck with the zipper. But what they found left them frozen.
She's gone.
Teresa left the dress intact. She had disappeared, never to return. They searched the entire store and alerted the authorities. They even blocked the mall's exits so that if someone had taken her, they wouldn't escape. By the time the police contacted me, I was already at the scene, desperate, looking for her everywhere and accompanying my mother-in-law in her grief. Someone must have taken her.
Calm down, young man.
Days passed, weeks, and I even suggested moving in with Teresa's mom so we could be together in case we received news from her. But it had already been 5 months since her disappearance, so everyone recommended we lose hope. Her mom and I moved in together in case Teresa ever returned. One day the plans changed again.
Hi, Pookie Bear. How did you sleep?
Teresa, is it really you?
Of course, silly.
Months had passed since her tormenting disappearance, months of putting up posters, looking for clues, following the police's instructions to find her whereabouts, and suddenly there she was. As beautiful as ever and without a single scratch. I tried to ask her where she had been all this time, but there was something about her beauty that morning that simply left me frozen. I couldn't open my mouth except to eat. I thought I was dreaming. I'm going to the bathroom. I don't feel well.
Don't take too long. I've missed you a lot.
My stomach hurt, and I felt like I was going to faint. I washed my face, and my phone started ringing like crazy.
She's back. For God's sake, run. She knows everything. She knows about us. She has returned for revenge. She put something in my food. Don't accept anything she cooks for you. I don't think I'll survive. I love you, don't forget that.
I turned my head to the mirror, and there she was behind me. Her face had stopped being beautiful. She looked more like some kind of malevolent demon.
What's wrong, honey? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Don't you want to watch a movie?
We have a whole life together for that. Right now, there's no time.
You're right, honey.
But my mom could to accompany you if you want.
Your daughter is so spoiled. Why did she raise her to be so demanding?
Don't listen to her. You deserve someone better.
How could you say that? It's your own daughter.
Exactly. You don't know how much I envy her.
You shouldn't. You were always much more beautiful. I'm so fed up with her. She's only thinking about silly things and spending money.
Why don't you invest that money in a little trip with me?
I have to work, honey. Do you mind going alone to the banquet tasting and with the choreographer?
Don't worry, my love. Just transfer the money to me and I'll handle it.
I love you. I love you. I can't hide it anymore.
We can't go on.
I don't want to marry your daughter.
Then make her disappear.
So I got in, hid in the fitting rooms. took her out and made her disappear without anyone suspecting. I myself buried her body far away to make it look like she had tried to leave me because she regretted getting married so young. I don't understand what went wrong, but one thing was certain. That thing, if it really was Teresa, clearly wasn't alive. Teresa, please forgive me. We can still fulfill our promise to be together forever, remember?
Of course, my love. I swear we will.